1, 2, 3, 4. Those are numbers, but you already knew that. If you want to know what number you're going to pay each month for your car, use Kelley Blue Book My Wallet on Auto Trader. They're really good at numbers. Auto Trader.
Hello, and welcome to Unequal Sequel.
Extra!
How are you? How are you all? How is everyone? How are you, Rich?
I am good. I would just like to say, this is Unequal Sequel, and welcome to Jackass.
How long have you been thinking about that?
About 10 seconds, just came to my head.
Well, that's genius. That is genius, because I didn't think of that, and I'm the host.
And if anyone's not guessed yet, we are reviewing Jackass Forever.
Yay!
Dave has been waiting so long.
This is one of my most anticipated films this year, and thankfully this one had not got moved backwards compared to some of the others.
I mean, it's been 10 years since the last one, right? So will it stand up? That's the question. Because they're all in their, 50s now.
When did the first one come out?
First one came out 2010, 2011. So it's like
no, it's got to be earlier than that. I'm sorry, Jackass 1 is much earlier than that.
I'm pretty sure they said it's 10 years since the last movie.
Yeah, that's Jackass 3.
Right. Okay. Oh, sorry. I thought you meant the last one. Sorry, the first one. Oh, that's got to be like 20 years easy.
Yeah, I remember going to see that at a midnight screening because if regular listeners will know, once upon a time I worked in a bowling alley and I got to go to test screenings when they tried the reel out, and they tried playing this one and got halfway through and then it crashed, it broke.
No.
So I had to wait another 45 minutes for the second half.
Oh, okay, that's not so bad. I thought you were saying you didn't get to watch the second half.
No, but by the time I was out, it was about 4 a.m. But yeah, I only stuck around because it was so good. And I don't know if about you, Rich, but we are Jackass, like, prime fans.
Yeah, big time.
We're the age group, aren't we?
I am literally, when they do the message, so do not even say any of these stunts with you or your stupid little buddies. It was me and my stupid little buddies.
Did you relive any of the stunts? Did you try them at home? Which ones?
No, I'm actually a bit of a wuss. I didn't really do any of the stunts. I do like watching it and going, I'm not brave enough to do any of that shit.
Absolutely none of it.
Nah, no chance. No chance.
Not even back in the day? Not a bit of skateboarding?
Oh, maybe back in the... No, never really into skateboarding. My little brother was, but not me. I would be...
Getting hit in the nuts?
Yeah, again, not a massive fan of getting hit in the nuts, not going to lie. Yeah, I can't think of much I would want to do on Jackass, to be honest. Like, getting slapped into a swimming pool, I could probably take that. Like, yeah.
Yeah. I remember when I was young, we tried to make like a video for college, like on a Jackassy, and we ate cat food.
Right. Oh, I could probably eat disgusting stuff. I've played rugby most of my life, so you know, I've drank my fair share of dirty pints. Let's put it that way.
See, I'm more likely get hit in the face and the nuts than drink.
No, I'd much rather eat or drink something disgusting than I would get hit in the nuts. Definitely.
Well, you heard it. You heard it here. Before we go into the plot, should we do the plot of Jackass 4? Rich, do the plot of Jackass 4. I want to hear this.
The plot of Jackass. I haven't got a plot. The plot is lots of the guys from Jackass are back with some new people who are also quite good, by the way.
Young'uns.
Yeah, I heard somebody suggesting that Poopies from Jackass Forever should have been nominated for Best Supporting Actor at the Oscars. Which, you know, the amount of pain the guy went through, I fully support that. But yeah, and so it's the old Jackass crew. They are now in their 50s,
late 40s,
at least
50s,
late
definitely.
40s, early 50s, and they've been joined by people like Eric Andre and some extra sort of cast members, a few female cast members.
Yeah,
and yeah, hilarity ensues, mostly in a painfully getting thwacked in the nuts kind of way.
There was a lot of nuts.
There was a lot of testicle. Yeah, I saw a lot more penis and testicles that I've seen for quite some time.
It was really good. I just want to say before we get started, Jackass 3, the third Jackass, the last Jackass, is still the best thing I've ever seen in 3D. There's a point in that when there's a dildo flying at you, and it's just incredible. Or when Steve-O's sitting in the shit toilet that gets bungeed at the end of that, and the shit going everywhere. People in the cinema actually like trying to move out of the way. It was an incredible experience. I think it's one of the only things that 3D actually worked on back in the day, in that era when they tried to make everything 3D.
Yeah.
And I was a little disappointed this wasn't 3D because it still would have worked.
It would have been funny, wouldn't it? It definitely would have worked. I mean, I was surprised that we basically had the cinema to ourselves. I mean, we did watch it at 4:00 in the afternoon. You know, it wasn't kind of... It wasn't prime time for people to watch Jackass, I don't think.
No, that's true.
But yeah, it was me, you, and one other person, and he left halfway through. I think maybe the pig semen was too much for him potentially. Which, you know, that's understandable.
I would have liked to seen this in a fuller cinema.
Yeah, it would have been.
I think instead of just me and you giggling along like two little boys,
and we really were.
yeah. I would have liked to heard everyone else absolutely losing their minds about certain things. Oh, just Aaron keep getting hit in the nuts over and over and over again.
The cup test.
How? Why
are they still doing the cup test? Honestly, like, how have they not learnt by now?
How do you think they go about picking who does what? Do you think they pick it out of a hat? Or?
No, I think some people prefer doing some things than others, basically. Like, I reckon some people are, like, happy to get hit in the nuts, but I'm not, like, eating shit, you know, and some people are like, I'll eat pig cum, but I'm not getting hit in the nuts. Like, I think it's kind of... And Knoxville's basically just like, try your best to kill me.
The man's a hero.
He's
Absolutely.
ridiculous. He wipes out so badly. It's so many times. It's so many ways.
I'm surprised he's still alive.
I really am. Yeah, I really am. So, like, there was a point where I don't want to spoil it too much. There's a point where he's hit by a bull, a real life bull, and I genuinely thought he was dead. Like, I genuinely thought, are they going to announce that he's died at the end of this? Like,
well, he's mentioned that a lot in the promotion of that.
Oh, I've not seen the promotion and stuff, so...
Oh, you don't watch the trailers and stuff? No. I could just watch
I've
him.
seen the trailer.
Oh.
I've seen the trailer because I watched it. It came on when I was watching something else. I think it was Matrix, maybe. It was the one good thing about Matrix, was the Jackass trailer.
Oh, yeah, maybe mention it now, yeah.
Yeah.
So we should probably attack it more like a review. Did you like it, Rich?
I did. I really liked it. I thought it was hilarious. I'm not sure everyone will like it, but if you've got a similar sense of humour to me and Dave, which is you enjoy seeing old men get hurt, then basically this is for you.
I can actually use some of the quotes that I learnt from one of our older... I can't remember who said it. Oh. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The legacy characters.
Oh, yes. Legacy characters.
What did I learn that from? Was it The Matrix? Or
yeah, Matrix, yeah. That came from Matrix.
Oh, yes, I remember. I was like, where did I hear this comment from? That rubbish film that was, you know, talking about itself in a film within a film.
But obviously no one's a character, are they? Everyone's just themselves, you know.
But they're still legacy characters.
Well, yeah.
Or legacy people.
They're still the old crew, yeah. So you've got Knoxville, Steve-O, Pontius, Wee Man, Preston, Dave England, Aaron, and I think that's it, isn't it?
Yes, because
Ryan Dunn's in the footage at the end, like archive footage at the end, and obviously
sadly he passed away.
Obviously, the stuff about Bam is well known. Why he's not in it.
Did you miss Bam? Do you think it would have been nice to have Bam?
It would have been nice, but no, I didn't really miss him. I have to say, I don't think he was ever really my favourite anyway. But yeah, I didn't notice. I didn't notice. So yeah, I think it's fine.
Yeah. Did you do you think this would work? I just always think about, as we're a sequel podcast, I think about sequels and, you know, the next one. And these guys are old now.
Oh yeah.
They're in their 50s.
They're in their 50s. I mean, I would love to see them do it in their 60s. I think it would be hilarious, but ain't gonna happen.
No, that's gonna kill them. My question to you is, do you think there is passing of the torch in this?
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
And as much as I enjoyed the new people, they're not Knoxville, Steve-O, you know, Pontus.
No.
Would you watch a Jackass film that has not got those characters in?
I probably would. I probably would, because I used to like Dirty Sanchez as well. Do you ever watch that? Where it's like the
Yes, that was more grotesque.
that was grimmer. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I probably would still watch it, and I think maybe it would have some of them in it. I don't think did Chris Pontius actually do much in this one, other than hang around and be naked like he likes to.
No, he got his cock bitten by a turtle at one point.
He did, yeah, that's true.
No, you are right. He didn't used to. Did he get electrocuted a few times?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
You're right though. He just stood at the side and laughed and
got naked a lot. I mean, he did used to do a lot of naked stuff anyway. That was mainly his thing, right? Was getting naked and running around and that kind of thing. But I mean, it would be good to do some stuff with them, but hand the really kind of gnarly stuff over to new people. Maybe that's the way to go.
Yeah, I don't think Knoxville can take any more hits to the head.
No, I'm not surprised. I mean, Wee Man as well. I mean, Wee Man didn't look very well in this one, and I'm not sure he could take much more punishment either. In fact, I'm not. Yeah, I think you're right. I'm not sure many of them could take much more punishment. To be fair,
Aaron and his nuts can't take any more punishment. Apparently, he had a baby after this.
I mean, how? Like, genuinely, I thought that there's a bit where someone jumps on his nuts with a pogo stick, and I genuinely thought, oh, that's it. That's a vasectomy right there. You know, I thought it was gone. But yeah, he done well to have a child after that. God knows. It
was so good. It's the most fun I've had in the cinema for a while.
It is. It's so fun. It really is. I mean, it's not. Let's be clear. It's not high art, is it? But it's not. You know, it's not going to be winning any awards. But my God, it's funny. It's really so fun. It really is. And you know, it kind of it's just that right amount of nostalgia as well. Like, sometimes the nostalgia can be too much, but it was just the right amount of stupid without going too far. And then it was nice at the end where they kind of do clips of them doing the stuff like 10, 15, 20 years ago and comparing it to them doing it now, which, you know, they're obviously the quality of the pictures may have got better, but the quality of the falling maybe it's got worse.
Yeah, and the pranks.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the big intro's great. It's grim, but great. Like, the whole Godzilla dick thing, that's all kind of fun. But yeah, if you're squeamish in any way, if you are upset by animal semen, don't watch this
or
movie.
Sick.
Yeah, or vomits. Yeah.
Yeah, this is. If my dad's listening, you won't enjoy this because we lost half of our hallway carpet once because of Jackass and people being sick. So basically, there's this prank when I think it was Dave England eats an omelette and then pukes out the omelette and then makes the omelette again.
Oh God!
And my mum and dad had just been back for a meal and they came in and we were watching this. And my dad can't watch other people be sick, so he's watching Dave England be sick, and then he didn't make it to the bathroom in the time.
Oh, no.
And he just got a big knife and cut the carpet in half in our hallway and just threw it out. Luckily, it was an old carpet.
I mean, that is very much your dad kind of thing to do. Was
I don't think he's ever watched it ever since. It's brilliant. I bring it up quite often to him. So, Dad, don't watch this because there's a bit when they're drinking milk, and it's just that.
When I was a teenager, there used to be a fair in a village called Tame, not far from where I lived. And everyone used to go to Tame Fair. And they had this thing where you like stand up against the wall and it spins you around.
The
and
gravity wheel. Yeah.
And one time I was on it with some of my mates, and then sort of the person next to my mate at the end threw up while we were spinning around, and the chunder flew back and stuck to the wall right next to my mate's face. And as we're going round, it's inching closer and closer to his face as we're spinning. Oh, it's hilarious. And just that, where they're going round after they've drunk all the milk, that made me think of that hilarious moment.
Yeah, it made me think of that, because I did that gravity wall once. I did it 6 times in a row, and then I went on to another ride, and I threw up on the other ride. And I had my mate behind me, and I was just thrown up to the side, And all I could hear him, because he had a new jacket on, he was just screaming, "Not the jacket, not the jacket."
I just got this brilliant image of this sick just inching towards my face, and he's going like,
Because I always wondered how, if you were sick on that ride, if it would be like a washing machine and it would go around, but it's not. It just sticks to the wall.
Well, I mean, on this occasion, yeah, it just kind of stuck to the wall right next to him, and then I think when it slowed down, it all started to like fall. But yeah, that was fun times.
Oh my God. What I like about Jackass also is that I know there's about another hours, maybe 2 hours worth of footage somewhere. So
there's going to be a special, isn't there?
Because you also said there's stuff in the trailer that's not in the movie.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's stuff in the trailer that's not in the movie.
Yeah, because you're waiting for things. You're like, I can't wait to see that. It doesn't come. And you think, that's going to be like Jackass 4.5 or whatever they call it in the end.
Yeah.
An extended cut of an extra hour of footage.
It went too
I
fast
can't
for
wait.
me, to be honest. Like when I was saying it's going to be this like 2 hours long, and it felt about half an hour. Like honestly, it just flew by.
I was really sad that it ended. To be honest, I wanted more.
Yeah, I would definitely want an extended version.
It's coming. It's got to be. There's always other extended ones.
There's got to be more. You know, the blowing up the toilets and stuff. There's definitely more toilets and things like that they destroyed. I'm sure in the trailer they do more than one toilet, but they only showed one in the movie. It was just Steve-O, wasn't it? Just like flying up in the air.
What a hero he is.
He just doesn't care, does he? Do you know he went out with Stacey Solomon?
My
wife told me that. I was like, what? That is a random combo.
I don't know why I know this, but it was a few years ago.
That's weird, right?
You wouldn't have put them together, would you?
How'd they meet?
Well, apparently Steve-O was born in Wimbledon.
Really?
This is what someone told me today while I was having a chat with someone at work. I don't know if that's 100% true.
Well, it might be. I mean,
just,
I'll look it
Wikipedia.
up. Yeah.
Richard's looking up.
I'm looking it up.
I just checked. The first Jackass movie was 2002.
Was when, sorry?
2002.
2002. So, yeah, 20 years ago.
Second was 2006.
Cool.
Third was 2010. And now, 11 years later, 12 years later.
Yeah, he was born in, according to IMDb, he was born in Wimbledon.
There you go.
In 1974. He's only 6 years older than me. That's quite scary.
Oh, he's one of the younger ones then.
He must be, yeah. That means he's only like 47. That's not
Yeah,
bad.
I still wouldn't be doing that at 47.
No chance. No chance.
Absolutely not. Any negatives? I can't think of any personally.
No. I mean, clearly, if you're not a fan of stupid, puerile boy behaviour, and there are some girls in it too. There are some female cast members now, but I think the most stupid stuff is boy stuff. And yeah, if you're not a fan of that, if you're not a fan of people getting hit in the nuts or getting bathed in pig semen, yes, this ain't for you. But if you like those things, it's brilliant.
Yeah, if you're not a fan of Jackass, if you don't like Jackass already,
yeah, it's not going to win you over. No,
absolutely not. It's not going to bring new fans.
No, definitely not.
But it does make your day a lot better.
Yes, definitely.
And it puts a massive smile on your face. And I would go watch it again tomorrow.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I watched clips today of old Jackass stuff. Just Knoxville, pretty much.
Yeah.
He's a bit of a
Yeah, I just watched some clips of Knoxville just getting wiped out today. Someone has put a montage of just Knoxville's wipeouts. And I was just watching that earlier.
The one in the golf cart that nearly killed
Oh, God, yeah, the golf cart. Jesus.
If you had to pick a highlight of this film, what would you put?
I think the thing that...
Without giving any spoilers.
Oh, that's really hard. We've already given spoilers away. We're going to have to put a warning at the start.
I don't know if there are. Can you spoil Jackass?
Well, we've talked about pig semen, haven't we? We know, but we've talked about what people, things that people are going to see. I think my favourite bit is when they're in the dark room and they think there's a snake in there, and all the panicky stuff that they do, and the new big guy who's trying to get out and just walks slap bang into a pan. This is like dong.
Imagine working on that set. Working on that set, you must think, fuck, what's going to happen today?
I mean, they tased the director as well at one point, didn't they?
Yeah. Jeff's back. Spike Jonze is around still.
Yeah, Spike Jonze
filming
around,
away.
Yeah. Who else is around? Tony Hawk's in the start, right?
Yeah.
So he was always around before in Jackass, wasn't he?
He always did the skateboarding stuff.
Yeah.
With Bam on the ramps and shit.
And it's got Machine Gun Kelly in it as well, who's apparently a person, and Eric Andre, who
I know Eric Andre.
Eric Andre's kind of done before he was like an actor. He did like prank shows, didn't he? Where he'd go and prank people. So it makes sense for him to be in it too. I don't really know anyone else though. I didn't.
Do you think the prank stuff worked in this one? The grandpa's still funny.
The grandpa was still funny. That was very funny. But more that it was very funny how far Knoxville went in the air. than the prank stuff, I guess.
I think a lot of their things work better than they think they're going to work.
Yeah, true. My absolute favourite, was it Poopies who goes to get his coffee when they're doing the coffee one, and then a big thing comes out and smacks him in the face. And then they're like, "Oh, poor lad, go and get him. Actually, let him get his coffee." And the thing comes out and smacks him in the balls instead. And I mean, it just got me. That just got me. I was rolling. I love that bit.
It's amazing. It's so good, guys. If you just want a smile on your face, go and see it. Shall we rate it?
Yeah, I mean, I can't. It's been a long time since I've seen 3, so you could probably answer if it's an unequal sequel or not. But
it's just the same. It's just
good.
the same. They're all as good as each other.
Yeah.
You know, and some things are funnier than others, but they've all got highlights.
I'm going to give this, out of 7, I'm going to give it a 6.5, and it only loses that half because I could have done with an extra hour.
Oh, man.
I think if they do an extended version, that's going to be a 7.
It is a hard film to rate because you can't compare it to, other movies.
No.
Can you?
Well, no, it's not.
It's not really a movie, is it?
No. Yeah, no, true.
So, yeah, agreed. 6.5. Give me more. But it just, yeah. It's weird because Jackass only ran, like, the TV series. There's only, 12 episodes or something? It's like The Office.
Really?
There's not as many as you think there is.
Okay. Because it used to be on MTV on, heavy rotation.
They played it a lot, but it was the same 20 episodes or whatever it was that they just kept repeating. And then once in a while they do, the best of, which is the same.
Yeah, the same ones again.
See. Obviously, because if they kept that up over the last, 20 years.
Yeah, true. They would be well and truly broken.
Dead.
Yeah.
More of them.
Definitely.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Top film, go and see it. It's going to be one of my favourites by the end of the year, probably. Yeah. Probably number 1. What am I going to lie?
Well, you've got Top Gun coming though, Dave. You never know.
At the moment. Hey, that looks like it's coming out because soon apparently all restrictions are coming out because it's going to be safe to walk around.
Yeah, well, in this country, but not everywhere.
It's not. Mental. Yeah. Anyway, that's a different discussion. Rich, see us out.
Well, thank you very much everyone for listening to our Jackass review. If you enjoyed it, there are loads more review episodes. You can go back and listen to what we thought on lots of other movies, including Sing 2 last week. We talked about Matrix. We've talked about some other movies as well. Go back and listen to those. And also go back and listen to our interview episodes. We are in a bit of a mid-season break at the moment.
We are.
So we're winding up to season 3, which means we are recording with special guests at the moment. So getting prep for series 3 to come back. But go back and listen to series 1 because loads of you listen to series 2, but you need to go back and listen to series 1 now we're in the off season because there's some brilliant episodes in there. There's some really, really good ones, and you can't miss them. I was thinking today, when on our 100th episode, me and Dave are going to do our best, worst, and dream sequels, right?
When you say 100th episode, do you mean the
100th interview episode? Yeah.
Okay,
the
cool.
bonus ones don't count. The extras don't count.
Cool.
And I was thinking, who would we get back to come and interview us? We could get Nick Helm to come and interview us. That would be nice.
He would love that.
He would love that. And I was thinking, maybe we could get Cameron to come back, Cameron Frew, because
he would also
that
love
was a brilliant time as well. So we need to think on that. But go back and listen.
Yes.
Tell us who you think should come back and interview us, which of our previous guests should come back and host the podcast for our 100th episode, which is a way off yet.
We've only done 24.
Yeah, we're all right. few more years, we'll get there. I'm still interested. Catch us on Twitter. We're at Unequal Sequel, and we're also on Instagram at Unequal Sequel. Or you can email us unequalsequel@hotmail.com. Dave, we had a tweet from Petros, who does the Caged In Coppola podcast, right? The one all about Nicolas Cage. Basically saying what we've just said about how great Jackass is. I don't know if you want to read out the tweet.
I've got two, actually.
Two.
And they're both Nicolas Cage podcasts.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Petros said, it's a warm, disgusting, naked hug of a film by some beautifully grossed old friends that I don't want to end. The fact Poopies wasn't nominated for the Best Supporting Actor is a travesty. And then also from the Cage Rage Nicolas Cage podcast, he said, it is a bold claim to call this a perfect film, but for 90 hilarious and generic central minutes, all that mattered was being in a room of strangers and laughing and recalling at this brave, silly people doing stupid things. No Bond quite like it. Also, Erin is MVP.
Nice.
That's like I said earlier, I would have liked to seen it with an audience.
Yeah. Maybe we'll go and watch it again. See if we can...
If I'm ever down...
Yeah. Maybe like on a Saturday night or something when it's a bit busier. That would be good.
Might have to be this weekend. But you're in Italy.
I'm in Italy this weekend. If I don't get COVID by then, because they take COVID a bit more seriously than we do, it seems.
Yeah, true.
Like everyone in the world. Anyway, that is it from us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to click a link, give us 5 stars, do whatever you want to do. Tell your friends, tell your work colleagues, tell your nan. Get everyone to listen. And that's it.
There you go. Beautiful. The only thing I've got to say is I think next week's review is going to be Death on the Nile. Rich hasn't still seen Murder on the Train or Orient Express or whatever it's called.
I will watch Murder on the Orient Express beforehand. I have obviously seen Murder on the Orient Express, but not the Kenneth Branagh one. And I've not heard good things about Death on the Nile. So what is it about movies and the Nile? Because Jewel in the Nile's rubbish. So maybe it's just all Nile movies are cursed. I don't know. Let's find out.
I think it's going to be down to the cast, but we'll find out next week.
Yeah, potentially. So see you next week for that one.
So a bye-bye from me. Bye-bye. And a bye-bye from him.
Bye!
Have a good week. Bye.